welcome back to the 14th installment of my Motivation Monday series. And this quote actually comes from actress Goldie Hawn. Different last name though, it's H-A-W-N. No relation. So the quote is, liberation is an interesting word because you can be liberated from external things and also from your internal dialogue. So liberation, in definition, is freedom from your limits of your beliefs and or behaviors. And I find that very interesting. I attended a breakfast this week from Amazon Web Services for Women in Technology. And one of the things that came up and totally applied to me was the discussion on when you apply for different roles. Oftentimes when you apply for different roles, they're looking for, say, 10 different things. A woman will not apply for a role, typically, this is what came from some of the managers that were talking on the panel. A woman typically will not apply for a role if they only have 5 of the things that they're looking for. Wherein a man would apply for a role and believe that he could get it if he only had 4 of the things listed on the criteria. And I have actually done this as well, where I've seen postings for roles that I wanted to do but didn't believe that I met all of the criteria. So that was definitely an eye-opener, because I don't know if I necessarily thought it was specific to my gender or just specific to my belief that companies are looking for XYZ, and if you don't have all of those things, you shouldn't apply. There was an internal role that I applied for at my current company that I kind of didn't even make the interview process for, and I applied for it knowing that I was missing things, but I feel like I actually didn't get a fair shake in going through the process. I did get, have a conversation with whom the hiring manager was, but it wasn't a conversation that you would have with an external employee that you were actually considering hiring. And I feel like the company could have done a better job. Even if they had someone selected in their mind, they could have actually gone through the process with me. I believe actually that you should do an interview once a year, regardless if you want to leave your company or not. It's just a good skill to practice, and it's something that I do actually try to do. At the end of this breakfast, they did have like a kind of workshop on interviewing and things to think about and that sort of thing. So maybe I'll count that as my interview for this year, because I haven't interviewed for anything this year. I am very happy at my job, so that's kind of why. But back to more limiting beliefs, because I also had a conversation yesterday with a girlfriend of mine and her negative thought patterns around dating and herself. So it was kind of interesting to hear her say she can flirt with somebody if there is no interest, but if she's actually interested in somebody, she clams up. And that's her limiting belief, that she shouldn't actually pursue a man, which is utterly ridiculous. If you are a female and you are interested in a man, you should pursue them. Obviously, if they're giving you full cues on their interest level. If they are not interested, then if they're not interested, move along. There's definitely somebody out there that would be interested in you, but there is no reason why in this day and age a woman shouldn't be expressing her interest in a man. Men are we're different in the sexes, but they're not that different. Everybody wants to feel wanted and desired, and a woman putting herself out there is making a man feel wanted and desired, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's a limiting belief that you have on some random fairy tale that probably part in fault to Walt Disney and part in fault to our socialization as women and the way that we were brought up, and the belief that we were given probably when we were young that we weren't supposed to go after the things that we wanted But the thing is that you should go after the things that you want. Limiting belief that I had for a while in certain situations is that I am too nice. I don't believe that I am too nice. I believe at that time I was not expressing my boundaries enough, and then people would take advantage. Now I believe that I am nice, but I'm not a pushover, and that's how I've changed that thought pattern. I'm nice, but I'm not a pushover, so don't try to railroad me into doing something. I will definitely let you know what my boundaries are and do what is best for myself. So that is one of the ways that I changed a limiting belief that I have. It's not only limiting beliefs, it's also limiting behaviors. So when you are, it's kind of part and parcel. So some people believe that they're a procrastinator. So if they're a procrastinator, then they believe that they wait till the last minute to do things, and then inevitably they will wait till the last minute to do things and not get things done. But if they say instead, I have this big task that I need to get done, I am just going to sit down and do 5 minutes work. That's it. 5 minutes, work on this task, and then see where I'm at and what I progress. And if you do that every single day, especially for large projects that you're working on, you take the time, you say, like for me, there's organization things that I want to do now that it is fall and the weather is not quite as nice. Dana does not have to be outside every second of the day. So there is organization stuff. So I'm actually getting a new chair, my fainting chair from Jared and Marlene, because they are actually moving. And yes, in order to get that, I do need to get rid of some things. It's coming quickly, so I won't have time to do it before then, but it is going to force me to work on my organization of things that I have in my apartment that I no longer need. So my goal for myself is just give myself 15 minutes at least 3 or 4 times a week. So that will end up 45 minutes to an hour a week where I'm just taking some time just to organize one thing, throw out things that I don't need. But it doesn't play into the limiting belief that, oh my God, there's so much to organize, I don't know where to begin, I don't know where to start. I'm going to focus on little things and break it up. I think I talked about it before in my Chunk It Up video. So it is a limiting belief. If you believe you are a procrastinator, then you will procrastinate. But if you believe that you can get things done and you're a doer, you will do those things that you need to do. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for email reminders whenever I upload videos. As a reminder, I am doing 2 series every single week. My Motivation Monday, which you just watched, and Tip Tuesday, which will be on tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And always remember, life's a journey, not a destination, so buckle up and enjoy the ride.